and welcome back to Power and Revolution 2021. Eric MN Twins 28 here. What's up, everybody? And this is supposed to be episode 7 of our United States playthrough. And I've hit a little bit of a bump in the road. I went into the game to work on some things off camera. Last time we experiencing power outages all over the country, and I was gonna get some new 3G nuke plants set up all over the country, and I saved a file. Okay, all hunky dory. I thought. Well, I just went into the game to start an episode, and every time I tried to load the save file, it would boot me right out. So the file's corrupted. I have no idea how. So basically, we're gonna have to start all over. So great. So we're either going to start over. We have two options. We can start over what we were doing before. Actually, we have three options. We can start over the same file, free mode rulers 2021. There's also a world without COVID, which I have tried, and basically the COVID virus is gone. You don't have to deal with that, and I'm actually leaning towards doing that because this whole COVID thing has just been an absolute nightmare trying to keep up on it and getting it all that distributed and then just constantly running out. I'd just rather not deal with that. I just want to run a country and go through the motions, of everything else except that. I know it's not very realistic, but at the same time I just want to be done with that. And then the third option is doing another country. The fourth option is loading a mod I've been working on and actually have uploaded onto the servers so everybody else around the world can use this. And basically, I made a mod where... Oh, it's not in there, excuse me. I made a mod where America collapsed under Trump. Basically, all the shit he pulled us into, all the people he's pissed off, and then, of course, with COVID, the American economy. The Trump administration has set the United States up to failure. The economy began to tank, and all states seceded from the nation. America is no more. All 50 states are now their own separate countries. So I created that, and the start date is January 1st, 2021. And it goes until 25/20. So I thought about doing that. It's in the process of being approved. So there's two versions of it. The first version, I just set this up, created all 50 states. And the other version, I added some cities. Certain states were missing cities. I'm still actually working on it. I added cities to states of Michigan, Minnesota, North Dakota. There was only a select few, because I think if I do this, I'm going to do one of those two states, Michigan or Minnesota, and I wanted more cities in those states. I forgot to add cities in Alaska. I noticed in the gameplay with America when we were doing that, there was no cities in Alaska. Fairbanks, Anchorage, they weren't there for some weird reason. But, so I think I'm going to do that later on. Do all 50 states where America collapsed and they're all countries now. So I think for now we're going to go back to doing what we were doing, but minus worrying about COVID. I think that would be best. Science has beaten the virus. Select a country and play as a leader. January 1st, 2021 in a world that is not experiencing the COVID-19. So I think we're going to worry about that. We're going to still do the U.S., and we're going to do everything we tried doing before. And, balancing that budget, becoming friends with certain countries, the hyperloops, all that. I think getting back into Taiwan like we did before, getting a military alliance with them and keeping an eye on China and protecting them and all our other allies out east in the Southeast Asia. Basically, we're trying to get everything we did in the previous version into this one. That's my goal. So let's do a playthrough with a world without COVID where it was defeated. As soon as it loads up, we're going to get into it. It really sucks because I was looking forward to continuing that, but at the same time, I was getting kind of annoyed with all the COVID stuff. So maybe it's a good thing. We can just start over and go from there.
2021 promises to be an exciting year, especially with the Olympic Games being held in Tokyo, which will captivate the entire world, and the suspenseful elections in Germany. In today's news, fireworks have been set off across the globe in honor of Belgian researcher Tribolet and Estonian researcher Jurgensen for last summer's discovery of the universal treatment for the COVID-19 virus, which put an end to the worldwide health crisis. After having received the Nobel Prize in Medicine, the two scientists, whose modesty is equaled only by their intelligence, find themselves once again in the spotlight, and when asked on worldwide television to comment, they merely stated that they greatly appreciate all the pyrotechnic tributes, each one more imaginative than the last.
Okay, so let's get this going. I'm going to stop the game right here. Cause of death. Mr. President, we have developed a new tool which will allow you to easily view and understand the distribution and trends concerning deaths in our territory. You can also compare them to a worldwide data that we have gathered. This tool is available in the summary of worldwide threats and in the population window. We hope that public health will become a budgetary priority and that we will succeed in reducing these problems in our great country. The people will thank you because you acknowledge the importance of good health. Okay. So let me check my cabinet first before we move on. Make sure everybody's here. Looks like we're good. I'm going to, before I do anything else, I want to go to Parliament. I want to authorize the use of national referendums. Democrats are for it. Republicans are against it. I'm going to put it with a reform. Voters' rights. Because I want to try and get this up. Voters' rights. Referendum. And we're going to hope it passes because that's the only way I can get the marijuana act to pass through that, because once I do that, if it goes through, then I can worry about then I can have to vote I can have the people vote for it as well. That's supposed to be Nancy Pelosi. I'm going to meet with her. I'm also going to meet with I'm going to try to meet with Mitch. I'm not holding out hope with him, but it's worth a try. And then let's see. So this referendum is not looking good right now. I need to get this to pass. So we need to add some more stuff to voters' rights. So let's see here. Country, state of head of state. Change the length of head of states. Term limits on head of state's mandate. Communication. No, we want to do that. I don't want to do that. Let's do country. Hold a succession referendum. Nope. Don't want to do a succession because that would be bad. Parliament. Here we go. Determine the powers. Determine the length of Congress. Let's go 4. See if people like that. I don't think the people are going to like that. Oh, a lot of people don't like that. Okay. Let's do 2 years. Or can we do 3 maybe? Nope, some people still don't like that. Okay, we're not going to worry about that then. Change the system of elections at Congress. Yeah, we're doing majority. We're not going to change that. Determine the powers. Vote laws and motions of no confidence against the government, but not against the head of state. What if we did that? So Republicans are for that. You Republicans are such idiots, because now I can add that to my voters' rights reform. Now watch this. Now it'll be 4. Yeah, see? It just bounced up. So now that's going to be good. As soon as I change that, the people, I can change that back once the people are there, and it'll cause a referendum. So that's good. All right, so we're going to do that. Now I want to check. So now I have to go through all these aids and crap again here, which is fine. We'll deal with that later. I want to go to Secret Service, and I want to manage my networks. I want to be friends with Brazil, so I'm going to back off on them. I'm going to be friends with France. I don't really need to keep an eye on them. I'm not going to keep an eye on Israel because we're friends with them. Pakistan, I'm going to keep, I'll keep my eye on Pakistan. Switzerland, I have no idea why there's people there. Thailand, Turkey. So I have 67 agents available. So first of all, Russia, I definitely want to keep an eye on them. Political spying, definitely. Same with China. Actually, I want to do industrial spying on them. North Korea, we want to keep an eye on them. Demolition of strategical objectives, yes. Because they might have nukes. And now what I want to do, I have 67 agents. Let's do this. I want to... Oh, wait. 3... Let's do one more in Russia. 70 agents. Okay. Now, let's create a new network. And I want to put some in Germany. And you'll see why. Actually, I'm going to check Germany first. Cuba. I want to check Cuba. And I'm going to do 25. And not 20. 255. And they're going to be political spied. Jamaica is another one I don't trust. They're in the red. I'm going to keep an eye on them. I'm going to do 10 here. Political spying. And then we're going to do Haiti. And we're going to do political spying and do another 20. Excuse me. How many? So we have 35 left. Let's do 20. No, let's do 10 for Haiti. Political spying. And then I want to check. They mentioned Germany's got a election coming up. I want to see what their side is. They're right. So they're politically right. Democratic Republican League. They're right wingers. So who is their I want to know who the party that's against them are. If she's a right winger, I want to get her out. I want left. It's a federal republic like ours, but we're more left. I want to get her out of there and get a lefty in there. So we need to figure out what we can do. I mean, we're friendly with Germany, but I'd rather have people have more rights and swing more our side than theirs. It's in the right. So let's political parties. Maybe I can look here. Can I look? I don't want to. Yeah, I don't want to ban a party. Form a coalition. Yeah, that's interesting. That's an idea. Unions, religion, political groups. I think for now I'm just going to keep an eye on them. Create a network. Germany. There's 25. Yeah, we'll do 25. Political spying. Approach political groups. Yeah, we'll just keep an eye on them that way. Now, I want to look at. I want to place a survey. I want to place a couple of people under surveillance in the Republican Party after the insurrection. Well, it hasn't happened yet in this game, but we know Trump was behind it, so I'm going to keep an eye on Mitchie Boy. And then, where is Trump? There he is. I'm going to keep an eye on him, too. See if we can find anything. And just find some stuff on them. And if I can find some stuff and bring them to justice, we're going to do it. Okay, so what's this? So we are not friends with Switzerland. Really? Why are we not friends with Switzerland? That doesn't make any sense. Huh. Well, they're right. That's kind of weird. Didn't realize we weren't friends with them. I figured we were friends with pretty much everybody in this sector, minus a few, select few. I mean, right here, this is what, Serbia? Yeah. Bosnia, we're friends with them. I mean, we're friends with Poland. I think we're friends with Ukraine, if I'm not mistaken. Yep. Good friends with them. And there's the Chernobyl, which is still going on. Wow. That's never going to get cleaned up. It's going to take them forever. We're not friends with... What's this? That's Russia? What? That's Russia? Wow, that is Russia. How the hell did they get something there? Interesting. Yeah, that's Belarus. They don't like us. And of course, Russia don't like us. And that's... Crimea? What's Crimea? Not recognized. Interesting. President of the region of Crimea, not recognized. That's kind of weird. Interesting. We're friends up here. We're about to get friendly with Switzerland, because that's weird that we're not friends with Switzerland. But everybody else we are. So, oh, what's this? Oh, that's Morocco, I bet. Yeah, we're not friends with them. So, here in the U.S., we need to get... So, yeah, in that mod, I basically created new cities in Michigan. I put in cities, Kalamazoo, Battle Creek, Ann Arbor, a whole bunch, Traverse City, Cadillac, Mackinac City, Marquette, cities up here. Lots of cities in Minnesota, Duluth, International Falls, I think Roseau's up there, Rochester, Redwood Falls, Detroit Lakes, area I'm from, Moorhead, Fargo, North Dakota. So in my mod I made, where all 50 states have their own territories, I did that. All sorts of cities in these three states. Forgot to do Alaska. I wonder if there's any cities down in Hawaii. So I don't remember a city in Hawaii. Yep, there's Honolulu. Okay, so we do have Honolulu. So that's good. But no cities in Alaska. I just find that hard to believe. Doesn't have the population. It has a population, but doesn't have a city. List of cities. Population 731,000. But it says it's got all these housings and stuff, but where's the cities? I mean, there's nothing. There's nothing. That's weird. Very weird. But I'm gonna probably do that. I'll add it to the mod. So let's get busy here. I'm gonna go ahead and advance the game here. And we're going to start doing some work here. Human rights. So they start liking us already. So let's do... I'm trying to think here. We need energy. Well, we need to do some taxes. So we need to balance the budget. So let's do health. Start working on health. As you can see, all the COVID-19 tabs in this version of the game are gone. Construction. Budget. Wait a minute. Oh, okay. I'm off here. We need taxes. That's what we need to do. Taxation. So we need to figure out taxes. So let's start with let's start working on the it's balancing the let's do the environment. We'll do Transportation and Environment Act. So I'm going to do, let's see here, 0.25. Well, that's nothing. That's nothing. People don't like it. Democrats and Republicans are for it. So let's do a new reform. This will be an environment bill. Clean Air Act. There you go. Clean Air Act 1.0 2021. Let's do that. 2021 Clean Air Act. Yeah. Create the reform. That'll be a carbon tax. Then the deforestation, we're gonna go 40. Republicans don't like it, obviously. Okay, you know what? We'll drop it down a little bit. I don't think a little is gonna hurt. 1.6 billion. That's more like it. Okay. We're gonna put that on the Clean Air Act. Trying to look here. Vehicle registration. We'll do that on transportation. Current legislation, donations through charitable, and we're good on that. Go back to taxation, revenue. Here we go. Go back to these. Tax on industrial pollution, and I definitely want to bring that definitely back up. Let's do a 10-cent increase. And that's heavily against. Okay. So they don't like that. So let's do a 0.05. Still not going to go through. Okay, we're going to skip that then. They don't like that one, both sides. Tourist tax, tobacco, tax on petroleum. Okay, this one might work. I'm going to go 75. Would that one go up? That one would pass. Republicans are heavily against it, but Democrats are for it. We'll Put that on the clean air. That actually should go on. That one should go on a transportation bill. 2021 transportation bill. Transportation bill 1.0. 2021 transportation bill. Okay, so that one's gonna go through. Airline. We're gonna bump this up to 10%. 10.5. Really? That's that much? Fans. The people are not going to like that. I'm gonna go 15% increase. Nope, they don't like that. Okay, let's go back to 10. That's in the millions, though. Yeah, I'm gonna leave that one alone. I don't think people are gonna like that one. Gun tax, that's gonna be later. That's gonna be later. Liquor tax, wine, tax on industrial. We figured that out. Carbon tax, I already got that. Highway tolls. People are not going to like this, but 124. Whew. That one might not pass. Let's do a 5 cent. Let's do a 5 cent raise. I know the people aren't going to like it, but Republicans. What if I did a point? Let's do a 0.3. Trying to get this to pass. 0.09. We just need something. Still nothing. It's the Republicans. They're holding it up. But I'm going to pass it. I'm going to put it on the transportation bill. You know what? Let's just go up 10 cents. Yeah, we're just going to go ahead and do it. I'm going to add it. And right now it looks like it's going to pass. So those two on there. So the bill is looking like it's going to pass by the skin of its teeth. So I'm liking that. This one is I think we're gonna pass on these. Alright. So we're good on that. I'm not gonna worry about the VAT tax yet. I want to get some other taxes going first. And then we will go from there. Let's go back to revenue. I do want to raise the tobacco tax. We're going to put this in the health bill. We're going to jack this up. People are going to hate this. I know Republicans are going to hate it. Oh, both sides hate it. Okay, yeah. Well, 55. Nope, nobody likes that, so we're not going to worry about that one. Okay, we'll come back to that one later. I really want to raise that gun tax, but I don't want to do too many at once. So let's go to family. Legalize same-sex. Really? People are against that? Why would they be against that? That makes no sense. I need to add that to something else. Abortion legal on demand, that's fine. legislation. That's right. That's good. I'm really surprised that people don't like that. That's really. Can I add that to something? No, I gotta wait. I'm gonna wait on that one. Family allowance, birth control, no limits. Regulate contraceptives. I'm gonna promote it. We're good on that. Population. Oh, we're good on that. Transportation. Oh, excuse me. Transportation. Oh yeah, we got some legislation we can do. Regulate speed limits. Age minimum driver. Would people go up? Be or for against that? Nope. You don't like that. So we're going to leave that as is. Total ban. I think that's dangerous. For and Republicans are heavily against it. Maximum speed limits established stock. Let's just do an 80. 40 million is like a drop in the bucket. Really? Speed check radars? Nobody wants those? That's ridiculous. Wow. Okay, we're not going to do that. Yeah, subway lines. High speed oh yeah, I should authorize to construct transportation network abroad. Canada, yeah, because I want to talk to them about a rail system. I want to ask Mexico as well. We'll do Mexico. So I want to do that Mexican one. Eventually, I want to do a hyperloop. So let's go to research. Aeronautics. Building, laboratories, cooperation. Trying to figure out, like, yeah, hyperloop trains. Here we go. Development of a magnetic levitation train called a hyperloop that travels on vacuum tubes, thereby greatly reducing friction so that it can reach very high speeds. This technology will allow us to improve the following activities. Railway construction. Research sectors involved. Oh, so it is. Okay, so it is in project. Okay. Yes, we're going to go ahead and just we're not going to worry about that. So that's all being worked on. Okay, we're going to just kind of pump the brakes on that. No pun intended. Let's go ahead and go to the next day. Budget deficit. Yeah, I know. We're working on it, lady. Whoa! Jeez, I took a major hit. What the hell? Automobile? Whew. I took a major hit on my popularity. That's not good. Woofda. Rising in... What the hell happened? Canada agrees to it. The art of diplomacy. Jesus.
We are awaiting your instructions to direct operation.
What are they mad about? National Club of Drivers' Rights? Oh, God, really? You gotta be kidding me. I'll just appear on TV. Come on, dudes. Meeting. Oh, yeah, offer coffee.
Sure. Dark and strong. That's very kind of.
Oh, he's not gonna be able to. Shit. I thought he would be able to meet. Policy does not offer us the necessary guarantees of freedom. Yeah, okay. Canada agrees to Hyperloop. Opens the door to joint projects to construct high-speed trains. We maintain a good relationship with this country. Yes, I agree. Okay. Okay, so that's good.
We are awaiting your instructions to...
Yeah. Taking care of ecology.
The rioters have taken...
Yeah. They're not happy with me, so... Mexico agrees. Student exchanges. Yeah, we're gonna definitely do that. That might actually help my my popularity a little bit here if we do some foreign exchange programs. Mexico, yes. Let's do Canada because they're friends with us. Yes. Let's do. Cancel. Wait a minute. What? Oh. Let's do United Kingdom. Yes. Let's do Spain. Suggest. Let's do Germany. I'm trying to think of the countries where we would have kids come here from. So that's all I can think of for now. Okay. Alright, this gal, I'm gonna just...
I don't understand. Why have you sent for me? This unanswered question will play with my mind.
Sorry, I'm just... yeah. Your television appearance doesn't seem to help. Oh, of course not. And I'm not gonna even bother watching that. So, whatever I did...
The rebels have set up a barrier.
They're not happy.
The rebels have stopped fire.
Okay, so... I'm going to bring in police enforcements. So, whatever I did... Somebody was not happy.
Listen, you should place more importance on the opinion of your people. These people put all their hopes in you because they trusted you. Don't let them down.
Yeah. Electric versus gasoline.
The target is constantly on alert. Any direct approach would have a 90...
Yeah, I kind of figured.
The target is in position and under surveillance 24/7. Data collected by our agents will be regularly updated into the Synthetis report that you will be able to review on file from now on. Good reading.
Cool. Okay, so... Student exchange programs accepted. Let's meet with old Mitchy boy.
I'm sorry, but we still disagree on some.
You're an idiot.
I'm sorry.
You're an idiot.
I'm sorry, but we.
Oh man, this guy's a freaking moron.
I'm sorry, but we.
Alright, I'm gonna tell him to toe though. Total line. I'm not gonna offer him a bride. Militants. Yeah, we're done. He's an idiot. Okay, reinforcements have been sent. File terrorist.
I must inform you that you can, at your leisure.
Okay, I know that. So, looks like all of our exchange program offers have been accepted. So that's good. And electric versus gasoline. This will encourage development of electrical cars. Okay, yep, I agree. Yeah, we're going to do that. So I'm going to kill all these out. I got to get my popularity back because we are hurting badly. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to health care. Legislation budget. I'm going to reimburse visits. I'm going to bump reimburse, yes, prescriptions, definitely. Coverage, we'll worry about the others later. I want to get all that. That should help people, make them a little more happy with me. Should bump up a little bit. Health, yep, there we go, back up to 55. Okay, so not too much better than, I mean, we're back to where we were before, plus 5, so that's a good thing. Civil servants. Oh, these are like, okay, so we'll bump everybody up even here. 4,400. Let's do, I want them, healthcare workers definitely need a bump. Police, 3,700. Army. Actually, police should probably get paid more than Army. Maybe, I don't know. Let's go police. Let's go with police even 4,000. Oops, not that much. That'd be way too much. 4,000, and I'll bump Army up to 3,700. And administration, 3,600. So everybody gets a little bump. Give everybody just a little bump. A little bump in pay doesn't help. Doesn't hurt. When are those parliament? When are those laws coming off? Voted on the 20th. We got some coming up here soon. I don't think that one's going to pass. Oh, it's barely going to pass. Which one was this? Voters' rights? That's going to be, yeah, that's going to be voters' rights. That's going to be, referendum. Yeah, this is going to be close. Republicans are not going to be happy. But, I think we'll be okay. So before we end this one, I wanted, oh, there, 80%. Everybody likes that. Everybody likes that. These guys are ticking me off. I'm going to issue, I want to issue, here, hang on a second. Where is DC? Okay. I'm going to issue, declare martial law. Martial law enables an exception state in which the Army maintains law and order. The armed forces are authorized to intervene without restriction in order to maintain the public security of the martial law. Also means that all forms of assembly are banned. No demonstrations of any kind are allowed under the duration of this. Yeah, this is gonna take a hit, but we're gonna. It's martial law everywhere? Oh. I didn't want it everywhere, I just wanted. Well, they're really going to be pissed at me for that. That's going to take a big hit. Well, 72%. That's not too bad.
We must always have a strong and responsible state. Therefore, I have decided to establish martial law throughout our country, which will be enforced as long as the threats currently jeopardizing our nation have not disappeared.
Well, that wasn't what I planned. I was trying to do it just in Washington, D.C., but I've just come to ask you to suspend martial law because there's no danger in our land to justify it. Yeah, I should probably just lift it. Yeah, that was a bad. Wait, what's this?
It's done. The army has been deployed.
I didn't want to do that. I'm going to lift it. I'm going to go ahead and lift it. I didn't want to do that. I mean, what I wanted to do was... I wanted to declare martial law in the state. There, just gonna... Yeah, I'm going to... There we go. That's... No! Lift state of emergency. It's not doing what I want it to do. Yeah, I got to fix that too. So... I wish there was a way you could just pick a certain state or city, declare law there, but or even a curfew. But whatever, they didn't like it, so we're just gonna. Yeah, we know reinforcements have arrived. Police reinforcements have arrived. I'm gonna, yeah, we're just gonna ignore all that. We're just gonna ignore that little kerfuffle I did. So I think we're gonna end things here. There was something I saw I wanted to do, but I can't remember. Oh yes, it was under political parties. Form a coalition of political parties. Forming a coalition of political parties has two distinct goals: to increase the chances of winning in the presidential election with one candidate from multiple parties, or to gain a majority in the national parliament to be able to lead a country in the legislative body of the order. To make up a coalition is complex. Parties cannot be too far apart politically. They must agree on common political program and on an allocated ministerial. Okay, so what I want to do is I want to create socialist ecology, party of the defense of nature, not represent. See, we got the conservative righties, independent. That's the independents, but I don't trust them. So maybe I can be friends with them. Ministry promises. Well, I'm not going to do anything yet. Investing in server cyber protection. Yes. Let's do 10 billion. There you go. We're not going to change parties. I'm going to stay. So we'll see what happens. They're still ticked off. Alright, we're gonna just deal with that. I'm getting tired of this crap. And I think we're gonna hang it up here. So we'll see here in the next episode. Hopefully some of these bills will start coming off. And then we can get to work on some other things. Oh, I can't see what's being There we go. Okay, gender equality.
The bill has been voted on, and the law is...
Good. Year of culture. And what's this? Coalition, possible dialogue for the party of the defense of nature. We have agreed to discuss the formation of a coalition. We are now waiting for your offers of future ministerial posts for our party and, of course, the development of common political program. If we have not reached an agreement within a month, we will withdraw. Okay, so we need to pick out some... We have to figure out something with them. So hopefully we can formulate something with them and we can get some of these Republicans out of office. So I think that's going to be it. Ooh, yes. Consult files. Nothing. Of course. Let's take a look at these guys. Nothing. Yet. Social ecologists. Alrighty. Consult the files of celebrities. Here we go. Donald Trump. Feeling with regard to the head of state, slight enmity. Greedy, cunning, and deceitful character, not very influential. Personality, not in great form at the moment. Development of investigation. Relatively simple, not alert target. Okay, we're going to keep an eye on him. So he's not in great health, so that's something to keep an eye on. I think I'm going to try and get Mitch back under surveillance. And I also want to I want to keep an eye on this lady and see if she's legit. Yeah, I mean, she's okay, but just want to keep an eye on her. So I think that's it for now. If you like this episode, hit that like button. Leave a comment if you like. Subscribe to the channel. If you'd like to help out with future projects, you can visit my Patreon at patreon.com/mntwins28. You do not have to help, but any help is always greatly appreciated. Until next time, peace out.